Welcome to Embracing Infinity, exploring the infinite oneness in the space of love and truth. Host Jennifer Rose is an international spiritual medium, healer, channeler, mentor, and transformational guide. Her focus is encouraging individuals to know themselves within the lens of their divine heart and highest potential, to evolve within the frequency of love and peaceful harmony. Now, here's your host, Jennifer Rose.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Embracing Infinity. I'm Jennifer Rose, and we are on the Sacred Spiral Network and also streaming on YouTube and on Veronica Jenkins' online live psychic readings. Hello, everybody. How are you all doing today? Happy Friday, happy weekend. Great to see you. I hope you've had fun with all of the energies that we've been playing out since Halloween there with the full moon what do we have? Taurus, right? And we had the sun in Scorpio. So it's been super dramatic and mysterious and sexy and all of that. So I hope you guys have all been having fun with that. We're looking forward to a great show here today with Jess Walton and Nancy Muratalla. This is a reading show. So this is if that's what you came here for today, it's your lucky day. We got special gifts for all of you. So let me real quick say hi to everybody who's joined us here. Thanks all for being here too. Hi, Oasis of Balance. What a cool name. Hey to you too. Welcome. Thanks for being here. Happy Friday. And we've got Miss Heidi Gold from Boulder, Colorado. How are you, Heidi? Good to see you, my girl. Hope all is well for you. I'm curious if you're warm or cool or what's going on with the weather over there in Colorado. We're just getting to have a little warmer weekend here, so we kind of go back and forth. We keep dipping. And I want to say hi to Patty Daly. Hi, Patty. Good to see you. Love. Thanks for joining us. Hello, hello. And Cherry Blossom. Hello. Good to see you. I love your names. Oh, my goodness, too. Hi, Vivian. Aloha, beautiful. How are you doing, darling? Great to see you. Thanks for joining us. Hi, Tani. Good to see you again from Australia. Oh, that's so cool. I love being international. It's so much fun. Okay, beautiful. Thanks, Tani. And then we've got Lisa Marie LeBeau. Beautiful name. Thank you. Hello to you too. Thanks for joining us. Hello, Heidi girl again. And there's Miss Bernadette. Good to see you again. Thanks for joining us. Happy Friday. And Goody Too Late. I love your names. Oh my God. You guys are too much fun. Oh my gosh. I am doing very well. Thank you. Hello, Michael Christopher. Everybody, Michael Christopher, please give him a follow over on Facebook, Michael Christopher and Michael Christopher Psychic Medium. He also has a show with Jennifer Lee on the Sacred Spiral Network called Spiritually Imperfect. So you'll want to check that out. It usually runs about 9 a.m. Pacific, I think Wednesday mornings. But it's pretty regular. So all you have to do is follow the Sacred Spiral Network over on Facebook and YouTube, and you will keep apprised of all of our shows that are coming up. Hello, Miss Charlene Shaz. Great to see you. Thanks for joining us. Beautiful. Yes, we did have a lovely moon. I hope all is well. Yes, it is indeed. Hi, Christine Intuitive. Thank you for joining us. You woke up early. Okay, beautiful. I'm glad to hear you're open. Hi, Catherine. Good to see you too. Hello, welcome. And I'm getting back caught up. Jill Santos is here. Hi, beautiful. How are you doing, love? And Mr. Patrick Monaghan, good to see you, love. Thanks for joining us. Thanks, Patty. Much appreciated. And there's my friend Jeffrey. Hello, hello. Greetings to you too, my friend. Thanks for joining us. Miss Kelly is up north right now, and so I am running the live in the comments on my own here. So give me a few minutes as I'm kind of like clicking and looking back and forth. So thank you for for honoring my my double duties here. Hello, Rose. Yes, we are going to be doing readings, and we're going to go to as many people as possible as we're guided. So I'm so happy that you're here. Thank you. And hello, Goody again. And I think we're all getting caught up. Dominate 101, good to see you again. Thanks for joining us too. Great to see you. And Maria Coppola, hello, good to see you too. And Mr. Arnie Layton is here. Hello, Arnie, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. How are you, my friend? And Miss Christine, how are you? Good to see you. You can tell I've had my coffee this morning. Hi, Jennifer McCormick. Good to see you, beautiful. Thanks for joining us. And the beautiful Susan Kramer is here as well too. And oh my gosh, we have so many people here today. Hello, Miss Val. How's the love girl doing? Good to see you. I'm so happy you're here. Oh my goodness. Val and I did the Valentine's Day show earlier this year in 2025 here. So I can't believe the year is almost over. I'm just like, wow. I'm just wow to that too. Okay. I think we're about all caught up, everybody. And what I want to say is a couple quick announcements, and then I'm going to bring Nancy and Jess on right away. So, because we do want to reach as many people as possible here today on our live. Next Friday on Embracing Infinity, I've got Laurie McCoe Smith back again, and she's been on live with me before. She also is the creator of the Edify Your Soul magazine, and she also has a couple of really cool card decks that she's made, and a new one that just came out. So we're going to be doing more readings next Friday with all of her new cards. So super excited for that. She's lovely. You won't want to miss that as well too. So thanks for joining us. And one more announcement, everybody. On Tuesday, it looks like Tani's connecting with Michael Christopher. So cool that you had a great reading with him. On Tuesday, everybody, is Veterans Day here in the U.S., and I will have my good friend Ronnie Shabazian back on with me to honor our veterans. And I know it's an American holiday, but of course we want to honor the veterans who have served their countries around the world as well, and in other countries too. So please do join us for that. That's going to be on Tuesday, live here, and also on the Sacred Spiral Network at 12 p.m. Pacific time, 3 Eastern, and 8 in the UK. So I really do hope you can join us there as we honor our veterans. Hi, Lisa Paris. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Kim Princess. Hello, beautiful. Thanks for joining us. I see Kay Weezy's here too. Thanks for joining us. And thanks. I think I'm all caught up with everybody. But let's go ahead and bring on the beautiful, lovely Nancy Muratalla and Jess Walton. Hello, ladies.
Hi. Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Jess.
So happy to have you with us. It's girl time.
Yes. Thank you so much for having me. I'm so honored.
So excited. Welcome to the Sacred Spiral Network. We're so excited to have you too.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. And I know everybody here is in the saying hi in the comments as well, and I'll be putting those up in just a minute. But we're so happy that you're here with us, Jess. And it was like the energy got excited as soon as we all came on together. So that was kind of fun. So I know we're going to have a lot of fun. I have had my coffee, so I'm a little buzzy right now. Hi to Katie and Goody Tulone. And but you know, spirit is kind, and they will bring me into a nice centered space in just a moment. Real quick, ladies, I'm going to read your bios for anybody who's still getting to know you. And so everybody, our Nancy Matera, let me put my glasses back on. Nancy Muratalla serves as a spiritual evidential medium, Reiki healer, and intuitive card reader. She is honored to work together with Spirit to offer love and healing to those that have endured loss of loved ones, so they know love is eternal. Her experience and spiritual awakening through her own losses have encouraged her to share her abilities and teach others how to connect within. Beautiful. And you can find Nancy on both Facebook and Instagram at Nancy Muratalla. Now, our lovely Miss Jess Walton, from a young age, was aware of spirit through occasional psychic premonitions, dreams, and mediumship. Ooh, how fun. After the tragic loss of her close friend in 2022, sent her into a spiritual awakening. Yes, many of us understand that. Jess did a bit of traditional counseling, but knew that she needed something on a deep spiritual level, and naturally dove into shadow work, which uncovers the subconscious belief systems we carry and how it shapes our lives. Absolutely. I also found healing. She also found healing through the help of a Reiki practitioner and psychic mediums. Received her Usui Holy Fire Reiki Level 2 certification in 2023 and started studying mediumship with a development circle in 2024. Her own journey has sparked a deep desire to help others find healing by reminding you that your past loved ones are still around you, watching and guiding you every step of the way, and to also bring energetic support while you navigate your own spiritual and healing journey. Beautiful. And you can find Jess Walton also on Facebook at Jess Walton, and Instagram, Jess Ash Walton, and at JessWaltonMystic.com. And I will put those up for you all a little later as well. So thank you for allowing me to introduce you on a deeper level, both of you. So, and thank you for your work with Spirit, and again for joining me here today. And thanks to all of our beautiful friends who have joined us as well too. So I'm looking forward to getting caught up with all of you. But how about, are we ready to get started?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ready.
Okay.
Yes.
Beautiful.
All right,
Thank you.
let's do it, because
By the way,
we
Jess.
wanted to reach as many of you as possible today, because I don't do that many reading shows. So this is a special gift, little treat for you all here today. So what I do need for you, everybody, is if you would please write in the comments. I need two things from you. Open, here, and open. So I know that you're still here, because people do go in and out. So we will keep checking to see who's still here and who's still open in between messages. And then number two, please, that gives us your consent to receive a reading. So we know we're not giving it to somebody who doesn't want a reading here today. I know most people do, but some people don't once in a while. So, and number two, I need you to please keep up in the comments with us as quickly as you can. There is a slight delay. So while you're hearing the information, if it's making sense for you, please be writing in the comments, yes, I understand, or no, I don't understand. Whatever you can do as quick as possible, so that I can make sure that our mediums, Jess and Nancy, are getting that verbal validation, or not the verbal validation, but the validation along the way. So we make sure we're with the right person and the information is making sense, because our goal is to provide accurate and healing information for all of you here today. So with that, which one of you ladies would like to go first?
Jess, up to you, hon. You're welcome to.
Sure, I'll jump into it.
Okay, beautiful, Jess. So what I'm going to do, I know you're on your phone, so I'm going to read to you some names of everybody who said that they are open. And hello to everybody who's recently joined us as well too. So we have, okay, I'm going to start at the top here. Okay, wow, a lot of people. Davy Jones.
There is a lot.
Christine Mullaney, Oasis of Balance, Kay Weezy, Kim Princess, Susan Kramer, Rudy Dog's mom, June Pinot, Jennifer McCormick, Lisa Marie LeBeau, Kay Weezy again, Arnie Layton, Goody Talone is open, Katie Newkirk, Claire Maddox, and if one pops out, just stop me, Marie Capola, Vivian Schmiro.
I'm drawn to Kay Weezy.
Okay,
so
beautiful.
Let me feel into this, but everybody else listen up just in case the energy is actually, drawing towards somebody else. But
okay,
let's see where I'm going. All right, so I am feeling a young male energy come in for Kay Weezy. I feel like he would be, if in his 20s even, he would be really early 20s. He feels like he's pretty young to me. This young man feels like he was really the life of the party. Very just fun and a little bit of a troublemaker, just, very full of life. He does present to me to have darker hair. I feel he is slim and slender. I don't feel him to be super tall. I feel like he would be a little bit under average, maybe 5'6" in height. So I might just stop it there real quick and see if that resonates.
Kay Weezy, are you understanding that? If you could put something in the comments for us, love, that would be helpful. Thank you.
Hi, Colin.
Hi, Colin. Charlene is also connecting with this information as well, just in case Kay Weezy doesn't. She says a young man, 27 as well too. Kay Weezy says his best friend, Sky Bryant. It could be.
Okay.
His best friend, Sky Bryant.
I feel like this young gentleman would definitely be a partier. Like, you would be having fun with this person. But I also feel like this was the type of friend that always had your back. Okay. Kay Weezy says yes, correct? Okay,
yes,
good.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Very fun and defiant is how I would categorize his energy. Oh, and I see Charlene is taking this info also. So let me see what else I get with this. He's drawing my attention to a bandana. So I feel like he would wear bandanas like rolled up from time to time. Let me know if that connects with either Charlene or Kay Weezy. And I feel like he was
several people who can take it too.
Oh no!
It looks like
There's
Michael
lots of Christopher going
Dominate.
Out today, huh?
Yeah, Michael Christopher Dominate 101. But I know you were drawn to Kay Weezy, so he may be the primary contact, and perhaps there's a message for everybody in there as well.
Yes.
Charlene says rope bandanas or war bandanas. Kay Weezy says yes.
I know that this young man really enjoyed going out to festivals, going to music festivals, going to like more like hippie type festivals, if you would understand that. Yep, getting chills with that. So that was a very prevalent thing in his life. And I feel like this is almost something that you would do together also. And I feel like there would be traveling, almost traveling states in a sense.
Dominic can take it 1000% as well.
Okay, let me sit with spirit and see if they can bring something to kind of differentiate.
Says yes, always in festivals. So yeah, I could see why they'd be coming in as a group too. Yeah, that would make sense because they would reach so many people all at once. Yeah,
they're all having fun over on the other side together too, right?
Another festival in spirit. Yeah.
Keep it to Kay.
I feel like there would have been a memorial for this young gentleman outdoors. I'm feeling like a cliff overlooking just some amazing scenery. And I get chills with that. So,
Hey, Weezy, how are we doing with you? Hey, Weezy, is this still making sense for you? If you could check in with us. Because Charlene and Dominic also can take this as well.
He's also showing me a significance of somebody visually seeing white birds. And that's a sign from him. But I know that you also know that this is a sign for him. Okay. We're still not narrowing it down.
Well,
let's see if the bird does.
Weezy said we went to clubs a lot. So he was taking that part too. Sorry. And he's coming back. I understand it very well. So it sounds like because you're drawn to him, he's probably your primary. Yeah.
Okay. All right, Kay Weezy, I feel with this passing, it would have been very hard for you because I feel like, you know, of course, these are our younger years and very formative years, but I feel like this friendship was very significant and substantial for you. And I do get chills with that. And it was also kind of a wake-up call to you, just to kind of live your life and just really get out there. And he's bringing that reminder, just that zest for life, just that joy, and just remembering to just go back to the simple things. Because I feel like in your life right now, you're in the trenches of what you have to do, what you have to get done. And okay, Sky died at 35. But I feel like he wants to bring that joy and that zest for life back to you, if you would understand that. Let's see if he has anything else. This young gentleman is bringing up a parachute. So let me sit with this real quick and see what the significance is. I feel like he had talked about like skydiving. I don't know if that's just connected to his name also, but I feel like he either talked about or did skydiving. He's just like this big daredevil. So let me know if that connects. And I also feel like he's bringing in a message for a sibling. I feel like the sibling would be a female, so a sister. I feel like there's something significant going on in her life right now that he's highlighting. It's a part of her life that she's really wishing that he's here for. I almost feel like this would be a pregnancy. Yes, I get chills with that. Okay, Charlene is saying yes to skydiving. Dom is asking, yeah, I do feel pregnancy.
We talk about stuff like that. His sister just had twins.
Okay, yep. So, oh my gosh, all of your spirit people are just having so much fun on the other side together right now. But yeah, I just really feel like the main message is just we're still around. He's still around. He's watching. Definitely there for the sister that's pregnant, but also just bring more of that joy back to your own life. So I'm going to leave his love with you and all the billboards, and just thank you so much for letting me work with you.
That was beautiful, Jess. What beautiful evidence. Wow.
Thank you. They're all having fun over there together.
Wow. And thank you all for helping, and thank you, Kay Weezy, also for taking that message, and for everybody's feedback as well. So we're very appreciative to all of you. So thank you, and sorry for your losses too. So lots of love to everybody. And then Miss Nancy, I'm going to hand it over to you. Beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you. I feel drawn to Oasis of Balance, and I think I'm partly drawn because I just absolutely love this name. So thank you so much for being open to a reading. I have been feeling a male energy for you. I definitely feel like this would have been, it definitely has a father energy to it. I also get the inclination that, and I keep feeling like I'm want to say the word stepfather, but I also think that with this gentleman, it could also be a communication that maybe he wasn't around as much as he would have liked to have been. Because I'm feeling like there's a little bit of a step back. There's a little bit of a distance. So I definitely feel like I have a father energy. I feel like he's coming in, apologizing. So I just want to take a quick pause here to see if you would understand this type of energy that has crossed over.
She says yes.
Okay, thank you. Would you understand that I just keep hearing, I wish I could have been around more. I wish I could have been around more. I think that, okay, thank you. Because as he came forward to me, I just kept hearing like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't really get it then. I didn't get the importance of how to be open to love, how to share my love. I also feel like he had a little bit of a rough background. I feel like he had been through a lot in his own childhood as well. I do feel like he only knew what he knew, if that makes sense. He learned different patterns, and that's all he knew what to do with. I also feel with him that you had to be strong on your own for other siblings, if you would understand that. I feel like there are other children that he's also bringing to light, which would have been siblings. I don't know that you would have been the oldest, but I feel like you had a lot placed on you. I feel like you would have needed to kind of step up and be strong, if you can understand that. Okay. I do
Resonates
feel
so much.
like, okay, thank you. I do feel like I'm not sure what he did for work, but I feel like I can see his hands, and I feel like I can see like calluses on my hands. So I don't know if he worked with his hands or he didn't use lotion. I don't know. But he definitely, I can see like his hands are they're very rough. He's also wanting me to let you know, you really play a really big role in a lot of people's lives. I feel like you have a lot of people that come directly to you, that do depend on you. Okay, thank you. I do feel like who you were, the role you had to play as a child has continued on as an adult. I do feel like you take on a lot of responsibilities for a lot of family members in a beautiful way. I mean, people really count on you. They really come to you for advice, whether they like your advice or not, because sometimes I do think that you do a little bit of the tough love and you are very matter of fact. But it's just because you care. It's just because you love so much. I'm also feeling that there has been some type of a conflict within the family. It's either within the family or somebody very close to you where there hasn't been meeting eye to eye. And I'm feeling like he's saying, stand your ground. I just feel like there's been some conflict there. So stand your ground, and it's okay. Okay. It's okay to walk away. And sometimes the fight isn't worth the fight, if that makes sense, because that's what I'm hearing ringing my ears. Sometimes the fight is not worth the fight. Just continue to set your boundaries and understand that people are going to feel and think how they're going to, and we cannot control that. Okay. Because I do see this. I do see that there's not the meeting of the minds. And sometimes we just have to learn to, what's the saying? Agree to disagree kind of thing. Okay. But continue to set your boundaries. Yeah, absolutely. I feel like there needs to be a firm foundation there to kind of stick to your boundaries. But I'm also hearing to keep something else in mind. And I feel like he's telling me this because he's a good person to say this. We only know what we know. And, kind of the lineage that goes back, we didn't always know how to heal and understand the things that we could do better or different. So that pattern does exist, and you're kind of breaking that mold. Okay. So the message for you today is continue being who you are, continue to break those molds, break the ice, be who you are, because it's quite beautiful. And I just want to give you his apology. I want to give you his love. He is still right by your side, even more so in the present than when he was actually here on the earth plane. So I want to give you lots of love. Okay. Thank you. Oasis of Balance.
Beautiful, Nancy. Thank
Very
you, Oasis
beautiful.
of Balance. That was beautiful. Okay, yay. Okay, Miss Jess, I'm going to hand it back over to you. Beautiful.
All right. Let's see. Let me scroll back through the comments.
Oh yeah. Forgive me, Jess. Let me make this a
Oh,
little
no,
easier
you're
on you.
fine.
We're checking in again. Let's do another quick check-in because people do kind of go in and out. If you are still here and
Okay.
you are open to a reading, please write in the comments "open." That gives us your consent, and then please also keep up with your medium in the comments as well. If you're receiving a message, to make sure that the information she's giving you is making sense, so we make sure that we're with the right person and we're on track. Okay, handing back over to you, Jess. Can you see
All
the names or would you
right.
like me to read them to
Yeah,
you?
I could see them popping up here. So let me. I am drawn to June Pinot, if I'm saying that right. So let me just take a moment to connect with you. All right, June, for you, I feel a strong female figure coming through for you. If this wouldn't be mother, this would be grandmother. Sorry, let me put my cat down. She is very much a strong influence. I feel like this woman was very strong. She feels like she would have been a little bit more heavy set and more petite in height, if you would understand that. I know that she loved gardening. Like flowers were big for her. And specifically, she's showing me these little tiny red flowers. I am not great with flower names, but they're beautiful little tiny red flowers.
I think she's saying her grandmother.
Okay, grandmother. I feel like she was very independent. Okay, yes, mom.
Okay.
All right. This woman was very independent, but she liked it that way. She found a lot of comfort in just being on her own and just kind of doing her own thing. She really enjoyed just going with the flow of life. She's also letting me know that she could be a little spunky. She has a little spunk to her and she's so cute. She really, she could kind of get you on these jokes. You wouldn't know they were coming and she would just be like the funniest little thing ever. She's adorable. Let me know if that resonates. I feel like she did. She had a bit of a stiffness in her legs, I'm feeling. She definitely feels stiffer later in life. I do feel like she would have lived to like late 60s to early 70s. Let me know if that resonates. Yes, she was. Okay.
She said
I
yes,
don't
she was,
remember.
and then she said sure after that.
Okay.
And now she says yes.
She's making me aware that you were active in helping her a lot towards the end of her life. I feel like you would go out and grocery shop for her. You would run her to little errands. You were very, very much there for her. And there's definitely a great sense of appreciation for that because I feel like since she was so independent, she really didn't like to ask for things. She didn't like, putting that on other people. Okay, yes, with her. Okay. I feel like even though she had her little issues with her health, I still feel like this was a bit more unexpected, if that would make sense to you. I feel like what you thought was going to happen, it was actually something else that had happened. She also makes me aware that you have, it's either a blanket or a shawl of hers. And I see it being put around you as in comfort. So I feel like she really wants to bring that comfort to you. That's very important. So I feel like there's something you're going through right now where you're like, I miss my mom. I wish she was here. There's just, I feel like this is close to, it's either a birthday or an anniversary that we're close to, and you've been thinking about her a little bit extra. She has a blanket. I feel like she's really bringing in that shoulder of support for you right now, and that's coming through in that blanket. So if you don't have that out right now, take that blanket out and just wrap that around you, because she wants to bring you that extra love and support right now. It's her dad's birthday. Okay. So yeah, that's where that extra bit of sentimental energy is coming through. Oh, in 2 days. Yep. Let's see if she has anything else real quick. Oh, she's cute. She wants you to go out and buy yourself a little something special. She's making me feel like you need to take the time to kind of like praise yourself a little bit more or spoil yourself. She wants to see you do that more. It's very sweet. I feel like you've had your eye on something and you're like, I don't know if I could justify buying that right now, but it's kind of like, maybe you should. It's coming from your mom. So I'm just going to leave her love with you. And thank you for letting me work with you.
Oh, that was beautiful, Jess.
Thank you.
She says, okay, yeah, beautiful message. And I'm also going to say to everybody, if you do recognize your own loved ones in someone else's message, please know that spirit world is very intelligent, and it's very likely they've done that on purpose to let you know that your person is there too, since we can't reach everybody, in this one short hour that we have to. So take that love for yourself as well too. But just beautiful message, beautiful evidence. A new car. Ooh,
Oh,
I like that.
Bye.
That was
Okay.
our purchase.
I know, right? That's awesome. And she also says, wow, lovely, Jess, beautiful.
Oh,
Okay.
thank you so much, June.
Beautiful. Okay, Nancy, it's your turn again. Can we see now who is still here and open? Please do a quick check-in with everybody. And thank you for working with all of us. We appreciate it. Jade's here as well too, Jess. I just wanted to show you.
Oh, hi, Jade. So
okay,
sweet.
Let me see here. Okay. I am drawn to, I just lost her name. Hang on. Or he, I think maybe. Dom. D-O-M.
Dominate 101.
Yes. 12:31. So I think this person is still here with us.
Yeah, she just, I think it's, are you female dominant? Forgive us, we don't know. But she did just pop in and say open just now at 12:39. So yeah.
Okay,
still
wonderful. Here. Okay. I was really drawn.
Yeah, you're with a gal, a she,
okay. Thank you,
a lady. Hi.
I'm a she.
A feminine.
Okay. A lot. So let me try to get it organized and get it all out. I definitely feel like I have a grandmother here. I do feel like it's a very strong grandmother type energy. I feel like it's somebody who would have definitely been part of your life and cared for you. You would have enjoyed, spending time with her. I know in your comments, you talked about somebody that passed 11 months ago. I believe you did. So let me kind of see what I can feel into that for you. I definitely feel like I have a grandmother that's here watching over you. And I also feel with this grandmother, there would have been some mobility issues, because I feel like I'm having a little bit of a hard time walking. Would you understand a grandmother being crossed over? I am feeling a little bit more drawn to mom's side.
Okay. Checking in with you, Dominique.
I'm only asking because Crystal's name kept popping in my head too.
Yeah. Are you understanding this? You could check in with us in the comments real quick.
Grandmother,
Yeah.
I feel like she would have had some mobility issues. I'm also feeling that she would have been part of your life. She would have been somebody who was an active part of your life, that you would have had a really strong relationship
There we go.
with.
There she is. Grandma, father's side, but we hardly saw her. She used to walk with gigantic stairs, but then stopped after a fall or something.
Grandmother on
Jesus.
father's side. We hardly saw her. Okay, let me see what else she brings through. I'm also feeling with her that, and I don't know if you would know this, but I'm also feeling some tingling in my fingers. So I don't know if she would have, again, not a doctor, don't diagnose, but I feel like there would have been something going on, perhaps either with arthritis or something within the hands that even possibly went to her arms. And I do feel like these are some illnesses that she did battle with quite a bit. Okay. Would you understand the closeness? Did you have a good relationship with her? Even though, well, let me rephrase this. I feel like there would have been a closeness with you, but it wouldn't have had to be necessarily where you were in front of each other. But I feel like there was communication. Would you understand that? I just want to ensure that I'm with you. June, my grandmother. Okay.
I think she's just typing. Takes a little bit to kind of type on the. Okay. She says she got really ill during COVID. I think that's how she passed.
Okay. All right. I'm going to continue because I was drawn to you, Dom. So I do feel that you have been making a lot of sacrifices in your life for the betterment, to improve situations. I also feel with you that you have been knocked down quite a bit. This is kind of the pictures that she's putting in my head. Excuse me. And I'm also getting choked up about it because I feel like you went through some really hard things. I also feel like you are at a point in your life where you are trying to make some changes. I feel like you have this awareness right now of almost, I don't want to say a boredom, but you're kind of wanting to change some things up. It's just not feeling right anymore.
Every now and again, yes, was very young, early 20s. We lived in different cities about 2 hours away.
Okay. So again, I'm gonna stick with the message that I'm getting for you. I feel like you've had a lot of obstacles, a lot of defeats, but you've also had a lot of really great triumphs. And I believe the message that grandmother is really trying to let you know is to keep getting up. Don't stop. All of these obstacles that get in our way, they're to help teach us. And she wishes also that she would have learned some of those hard knocks and to get up a little bit quicker. Again, I don't know if you would know that about her, but I do feel like there's a lot of things she wishes that she would have done a little bit different. So she's really letting me know that you're doing everything right. You're on the right track. Follow your heart, follow your intuition, because I also feel with her, I do feel like she had a healing sense to her that I also think was passed down to you as well. I also feel with you, Dom, that you are very intuitive. You do feel a lot of energy around you. You do feel spirit energy. And I think you question it because you're just not sure what you're getting, how you're getting it, if it's really existing, if it's not. So trust that. Trust yourself and trust the path that you're on, and continue on, because you're in the right direction. And you would know if you're not. It won't feel right. Okay? It will not feel right, is how she's showing it to me. And she almost kind of shows me that you get the inclination, nope, that's not the right direction. I almost see where she's showing me that you kind of stop in your tracks and you're turned to the left and you're like, nope, got to go this way. So you follow your gut instincts, because they're right.
She says, same out. Yeah. And then she said, Dominique said 110,000% as well. Yeah.
So I'm going to
And then
leave you
she's,
her love. Thank you, Dom. I hope that was helpful for you. Lots of love to you, honey.
yeah. Beautiful message, Nancy.
Oh,
Wow. Beautiful. Beautiful.
beautiful.
I'm just looking at the time because I know you ladies both have things to get to as well. Should we maybe do a short collective message each for everybody to receive?
Sure.
Would that work?
Great.
Okay. All right. So Jess and then Nancy and then myself. We'll do a
Okay.
quick collective message.
All right. So what Spirit is putting in my heart is that, this human life is not always easy. We go through these periods of ups and downs, but to remember that these low points that we hit and these points where we feel so lost or so alone, Spirit has us. And there's always something beautiful that's going to come around the other side of that, something more beautiful than you can even imagine. There's nothing that's taken away from us that isn't given back tenfold. So, big chills with that. So, there's just so much love and hope that Spirit wants to pour into everybody. So I'm going to leave that reminder with you all. Thank you so much.
It's beautiful.
That was beautiful. That was very beautiful. Thank you, Jess. Thank you. All right, Miss Nancy.
Okay. The first word that comes to me is patience. Have patience with yourself. There's a lot of choices that we have to make in our lives, and we're not always going to get it right. But if we look at it a little bit different, that it's not that we didn't get it right. It was a choice that we made, and it's going to take us to the next place. Okay. Without that other choice that you might, in your opinion, think was not the right choice, would never get you to the next place. So I really feel very strongly about having patience with ourselves. There's no book on how we're supposed to live this life. And I feel like we have a lot of choices. We have a lot of decisions that we have to make. I mean, honestly, if you think of how many decisions we make in one day, it's thousands of different decisions, from what we're going to wear that day. Should we wash our face or should we brush our teeth next? I mean, the list goes on and on and on. We're doing the best that we can. And at the end of it all, just remember the beauty that remains, because honestly, if we didn't have crash outs, they wouldn't have appreciation for everything that we do have. So that's what I have. Thank you. Yeah. Patience.
Oops, I was muted. I was laughing at myself. I was like, thanks for your patience with me as I'm trying to click back and forth.
I told you that was the word.
That was definitely a word. And Miss Evelyn, hi, Ed, by the way, tip top hat to you, my friend. Please give Ed a follow over on Riff Nation Network too. He has an amazing show he puts on every Sunday as well too. Hi to Miss Evelyn, who's saying right to patience. Val Barr is saying, oh, she feels, oh, thank you, Val. That was so beautiful. All right, I'm going to give a quick collective message as well. And so don't leave me yet, everybody. Let me see what I have for you before we get going here too. You guys did that really fast. I was thinking you were going to take okay. So I might come back to you for some final words. All right. Okay, everybody. So let me see what I have for you too. All right, I'm actually going to pull a card and a collective card for you all, and let me see what we get from that too, as I'm kind of just trying to keep up with you too. Okay.
I do have something for Jeffrey if he's still here, if we have time.
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, let's go for it, Nancy.
Oh, right now?
I'll let you do, yeah, you do that first.
Okay. Is Jeffrey, he's here, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jeffrey, my friend. I have so much admiration for you, and I feel such a beautiful presence all around you. And I've been wanting to give you a reading because I just really feel Spirit really wants you to know what an absolute beautiful freaking soul you are. Okay. I feel so compassionate to deliver this message to you because I feel like, sometimes you're misunderstood, and I feel like your values and the human that you are, you just radiate such a care in the world for everyone, for everything. And I don't think you realize what a big impact that you make on the world. And Spirit is just really celebrating you right now, Jeffrey. And I you need to hear this because it's such profound, and I want you to know how much you are loved. Okay. And I really, again, I'm so honored to be able to deliver this message to you. I know it sounds like it's coming out of left field, but I feel so strongly that I've had Spirit all around me, just guiding me on what words to share with you. So just bravo is really all I have to say to you. You're just, we love you so much.
Yes, we do love Jeffrey. Jeffrey's a good friend of mine. I've known him since 2020, and he's always been so supportive of all of us too. Just such a loving, beautiful friend of mine too. So yes. Thank you, Nancy. I'm honored to have you give that to him and to witness that too. So thank you. He's very grateful as well too. So thank you, Jeffrey, for being you. Thank you, everybody, for being you. And I drew, since Val was giving me my mermaid hair compliment, I drew from my mermaid cards, and it says the gift of the pearl. And I thought, isn't that funny that I wore this today?
Oh,
I was like, wow. I was like, you can't make this stuff up, right? And as we all know, everybody, pearls are created from an irritant. And from that irritant, it could be a little speck of sand or something that gets stuck in there, right? Is created this beautiful ball of beauty that we now consider to be, symbolic of grace and beauty and feminine essence as well, too. And it does remind me, as we've had this full moon in Taurus, of this Venus energy, this very goddess energy, this feminine presence, which I'm sure you all are witnessing right now is expanding at a very great and accelerated rate too. And this is something for all of us to continue cultivating and continue to building our own inner pearl, not just of wisdom, but our essence, our beauty, our expansion. If we understand that integration, that the human reality of going outward, exploring, have this adventure of a human life has a very masculine feel to it. We take in information, we take in wisdom, we do, we build, we create, all of this too. Then there is this essence of the soul that's helping to guide all of it, that's holding the space, that is giving birth, that is creating new life. And it's the portal to this reality. So as we do our own work, as we become acquainted with our own soul, our own consciousness that is always continuing to give us messages, it's not all coming from guides, it's coming from your own consciousness, your own soul that's bringing forth all of these beautiful synchronicities to say, hey, I'm here, know me. I wish to know you. I wish for you to know me. Hence the phrase, know thyself. So as we continue to individually and collectively come into partnership with our soul, with our own feminine essence, whether you are feminine or masculine, it doesn't matter. Thus, what happens is more collective evolution, more kindness, more beauty, more understanding, more creation, more intuition. And I do believe, as I've said before, we are embarking on a renaissance in this age of Aquarius, and we will see great expansion of intuition, great expansion of new knowledge and old knowledge coming together in a beautiful partnership, in a beautiful unison. And art, music, dance, creativity, you name it, it's coming forward. So that would be something that I can offer to you as my pearl, to you as my gift to you, and offer, continue cultivating, making something beautiful for yourself, create something beautiful, find your creative impulse and energy. It's very, very passionate inside of you, like that Scorpio sun we just had too. So take in that passionate creative energy and decide what you want to make of it, what you want to do with it. And it doesn't have to be only one thing. So I hope that resonates for you. I hope you feel that inside your body and inside your system and inside your spirit and inside your heart, because I actually am feeling you all. So I feel like some of you could receive that. So I'm very happy about that too. And thank you for allowing me to share that with all of you. Whew, okay, just in time.
That was beautiful.
So,
Beautiful.
thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to, let me just catch up a little bit. I want to thank you, Miss Jess, for joining us here on Embracing Infinity. I hope you will come back. We would love to have you again, too. Your beautiful medium, beautiful readings, beautiful evidence. And there's my girl, Nancy. Thank you for joining me as well. And thank you, Miss Nancy. And y'all, if you don't know this already, we have a show once a month called Fashionably Spiritual, and it's on Monday nights at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 Eastern, and that's 2 a.m. Tuesday in the UK as well, too. I don't remember when our next date is. It's coming up in a couple of weeks, but we will have that on shortly. I think it might be, we might have done November's already. Is that true?
No, I think it's the week of Thanksgiving.
That's right. So the Monday of Thanksgiving will be on Fashionably Spiritual. And then please, everyone, one more quick announcements before you leave. On Tuesday is our Veterans Day special with Ronnie Shabazian, who's a Vietnam veteran. We do this on Memorial Day and Veterans Day. Every year, it's kind of become our thing. So please join us on Embracing Infinity this coming Tuesday for a special live 12 p.m. Pacific, 3 Eastern, 8 p.m. in the UK to honor our veterans, not just in America, but worldwide as well, too. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And next Friday, Laurie McCoe-Smith, who is the creator of Edify Your Soul magazine, also a fabulous meeting, and has created 3 decks of cards as well, will be joining me next Friday, and we will be doing some readings with her new cards as well. So, whew, my pearl sees your pearl. Oh, thank you, Kim. I love you, girl. That was the best. That's cute. Oh my God, that just made my day. Thank you.
I love our community here. It's so beautiful.
I know. Yes, it really is like a love fest every time we come together here. So we're very.
Yes, the hour flew by. Agree.
It really did. It really did. So
fast. I just want to thank you both so much for having me, and just thank you to everybody watching and being here and just supporting us, and just with all the love and the energy. It's all beautiful.
It really is. We're very blessed. We're very blessed. So thank you, ladies, again. And thank you, everybody. We will see you next Tuesday and Friday on Embracing Infinity. Please have a beautiful Friday, a beautiful weekend, and much love to all of you from all of us. Live well, love well, love you well, and walk with grace. These steps will take you far. Thank you so much, everybody. Now I
Bye,
just got to find the
everyone.
end credits. There we
Bye.
go. Bye, everybody.